How's it going, guys? It's been a little while. I have an update on the Miata. It is obviously not sold yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna be selling it. Life is crazy. I don't really have like a story. I tried to sell it. There was a guy who was supposed to come, and then it was just too much. And then I went to the point of actually getting the title for this. So we're gonna see if the title comes in and I can get it registered and do all that stuff. And I've just been going hard with trying to get this car legally drivable. But we did fix a vacuum, or at least I found out that it's a vacuum air leak. One of the hoses have a crack in it, and I've had an issue driving the Miata. And because of that, it's had a check engine light, like goes on and off. And I'm like, it's probably just because it's an old car. And like, I don't know, there's probably a lot of things. There's probably a lot of things, right? It's just an old car, it leaks oil, there's other things going on, it's old Miata. But then I tried to fix it because of smog and stuff like that. And then I found the hose that's cracked. I thought it was the sensor. Turns out it wasn't. It's just the hose, because once I fixed it, I have not had a check engine light or any idling problems. The car runs and drives perfectly fine now. So I'm glad I didn't sell it for a very, very low price, because it's fixed and I'm about to get a title for it. So we're working on that. And I don't really know where we're gonna go or what we're gonna do with the car. I've even had the thought of selling it for some World Cup tickets, because I've been super into soccer recently. I am going hard on watching the World Cup. I don't know if anyone else is. Argentina, Messi's the GOAT, and I'm very excited to see all these people play. Anyways, with that, all of that being said, as an introduction, hello, my name is Eder, and today we have something very super awesome, exciting for the Miata, and that is that we've had a little friend from 58 Industries give us some of these guys. Look at this, guys. So from 58 Industries, they sent us over some coilovers to put on the Miata, which is awesome because I've always wanted coilovers. My cars have either came on coilovers or I put springs on them, but I've never bought them. And now I finally have my own set. I'm very excited to do this installation. It seems relatively simple, but knowing my history of working on cars, I can guarantee this will probably take multiple days to finish. But anyway, just as an introduction today, I think we're just gonna get the car jacked up and the wheels off, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I'm very excited. Thank you to 58. Let's give a nice little shout out. I mean, these things just look super awesome, very pretty, very well priced, and it's awesome to know that there's still companies who care about old cars, like the 1992 Miata. So anyways, we have a full set. We're gonna do the rears and the fronts. Let's see how far we get today. Let's go. Okay, this was actually really wholesome. I'm not gonna show the kid, but basically he came over and he was like, hey, he came to pick up something off Facebook Marketplace that my wife listed, and then he was like, hey, what car is that? And then I was like, oh, it's a Miata. I'm actually doing a video right now. And he's like, oh, I actually really like those cars. So shout out to him. I think he knew it was a Miata, and I think he just wanted to see it in person. So shout out to him. That's actually a very sweet moment. Back to the video. All right, I want to shout these guys out in my video because they wanted to come see the Miata and they love the World Cup, which I was just talking about. What are your guys' names? Alexander? Yamel? Yamel? Leonel. Wow, okay. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car is a Toyota Supra MK4.
Oh, you like the MK4? Oh, from the Fast and Furious. Yeah. That's a very good car. I like that as well. What about you? What's your favorite car? Oh, the new ones? Oh, you guys know ball. You guys know cars. Well, cool. Well, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for coming and picking up my wife's Facebook Marketplace order. But yeah, well, nice to meet you guys. So anyways, here's the before of the car before we lower it or do anything to it. All right, first step, like I said, is we're gonna go ahead and get the car on jacks and take off the wheels. And then from there, we'll see how much we do today. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so I genuinely wanted to show you guys what I'm working with here. So
Old rotors, old pads, these dirty, nasty strut bars. I mean, 1992 and still kicking. So we're about to give this thing new bones, man, new joints, a new meniscus. But I don't know if any of you guys watched my video where I changed out the rod bearings for this Miata. So anyways, let me introduce you. So I changed out the rod bearings, and what I found out, let me lift this up here. Oh, there's my pliers. Using my head to prop up the hood. This is always a good idea, right guys? Use my hand here. Okay, so here's the messed up part about this car. So I don't know if they're the same struts, because so one of the top hats or whatever are here, and the other top of the strut has a third one where you can undo it from the middle and take off the top. But it wasn't like loaded, because I took it off when I did my rod bearings video and it didn't fly out and shoot me. And yeah, that could have been bad. But they're different is what I'm trying to say. Or for whatever reason, there's no cap on that one. So anyways, we're gonna take them out and we're gonna give this thing more life, baby. That doesn't feel like super secure. Hold on, let me just use a drill. I watched a video and the guy was like, bro, like you're gonna need it, some WD-40 to get this off. Let me see. Is that good? It just came off. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh my goodness. Oh well, I'm not mad right now. All right, so the video I watched had the guy, he just kind of like stomp on it. I got the bolt out. You just like kind of like stomp on it. And you're kind of just able to like pull it out, I guess. Okay guys, so let me update you. So basically we have it loose, as you can see here. But the problem is that this is still connected, so I can't fully get out and blah, blah, blah. I watched the video and he made it seem a lot easier than it was supposed to be. And I don't have a 21 millimeter thing like I do, but it's not, it's too long because it's a deep socket. So anyways, lots of excuses. We'll figure out. I knew it wouldn't be a walk in the cake, whatever, cake in the park, walk in the park. So we're gonna stop here, we're gonna eat lunch, and then we're just gonna come back another day when we're ready. But for now, we're chilling, no rush. Coilovers will get done. Day 2 coming soon. All right, what's up guys? I wanted to give you guys an update as it's been about 2 days now. We have the front coilovers installed. So I had my father-in-law help me today. I wish I could have videoed the process, but to be honest, I was just really frustrated. Basically, in someone else's YouTube video, shout out to them, you pull a slide pin. I'll probably show you guys, but you pull this pin that has like the wishbone around the front coilover, and you're supposed to be able to slide it out. Mine didn't do that, and I was very frustrated for about a day and a half. And then today my father-in-law was like, why don't you just get a spring compressor? So we went to AutoZone, did loan a tool, and we used spring compressors. And even then, it was still just like enormously, for whatever reason, just more difficult than it needed to be. And then each side had its own like pinch point that it just didn't want to get out of. And it was just, of course, a frustrating experience. And we got them out and it was very rewarding. And we have the new ones in. I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so you can obviously tell this was a huge mess of everything that we used. But, boom, installed. Look at that, dude. Beautiful pop of blue on this red car. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So this is supposed to easily slide out once you take off that nut and you lower this here and you're supposed to pull it out. Mine didn't do that and I was hammering the thing. So we just use spring compressors. Everything's back on. You can see the WD-40 residue. Putting them in, not a problem. Taking the old ones out, just annoying as frick. Also, this is way, way, way shorter than stock. So we're gonna see how low this thing got dumped, dude. So now, plan is right now, we're actually just gonna go ahead and put on the tires. And then move on to the rears, which in theory, guys, in theory, should be really easy because I don't have to do the thing where I take them out of the like wishbone collar or whatever. But knowing me and knowing my luck, who knows what could happen. Let's do it anyways. Also, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to record, but I'm gonna do my best to record important parts and kind of bring you guys along the way. I'm at like 10% battery on my phone. So obviously I choose the best time when I have 10% and it's late at night. But yeah, we're gonna put in the rears now. Let me show you guys the old stock boys. So yeah, these are the stocks. Absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely destroyed. All right, so everything is on except for the rear driver side. So I just finished doing the rear passenger side. It's gonna look so good slammed. I can't wait to see it on the ground. But anyways, with that being said, I kind of want to make sure I could do it. And I did it in about, I guess, 30 minutes. Really not bad compared to the fronts. The worst part about this is trying to get through here through the gas to the strap behind there. So I have some handy dandy tools, but we're gonna loosen those. It's 214s. You don't want to loosen the middle one because that's holding the spring. But anyways, let me show you guys what I'm doing. So we are we're going to go in here, crack this 17 millimeter. Don't completely take it out yet. We're gonna take these 214s out. Just take that out. Then you can remove the 17. That'll make this loose. You're going to use your foot and step down on it and then pull the strut tower out, and then you can take out that side. So top first, and then you can take that out. And that's it, and then you put the new ones in. Super move right here. I don't really need that much force. This is a torque wrench that I use as a breaker bar, and I have another torque wrench that's my torque wrench. So all you haters can suck my nuts. Okay, we take. I'm gonna go ahead. Gosh, it's a long aw bolt. We just need that bolt there. And then you just kind of like, get out of there. Hey, can you hear me? I know. And then boom, easy. Owie. No, we're good. And then I already pre-measured, so we did 10 rings on each side. Make sure measurement. I don't really know how to do it. I'm not like a technician or anything. I just do this. I do this splish for fun, for the love of the game. So this is kind of also the other hard part. I kind of gauge it and press this up, and then we're gonna put the nuts back on. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. Ugh, let's go. Okay. Okay, I low-key messed up the reveal, but just don't look at the rears, or maybe I'll blur out the rears, but we're gonna do the fronts now. Oh, we've touched the ground. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at her go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I have like 2% battery, but I just want to say this is awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you 5.8 Industries for allowing me to do this to the Miata. We're gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna show you guys how it drives. Have a good night for now. Until day 3 or 4, 5, whatever.
All right, this is a weird angle, obviously, but we are in the Miata. We've been driving to the DMV. I've been trying to get my mic to work this whole time. and the coilovers feel really, really nice. Like, it's impressive. It's impressive. I mean, like when people talk about changing suspension, I've either had cars that either came on coilovers or they came on springs, or I installed springs, but I've never installed coilovers. And to go from 170,000 mile stock Miata suspension to 5/8 coilover setup, it is night and day. Night and day. It's interesting that I can feel the difference. I really thought, like, in my head, like, oh, there's no difference. I mean, I've driven other cars, and like how big of a change could suspension be? But like besides being lower, that's not a surprise to me. What's a surprise to me is how the car takes the road. Like, if this makes any sense, it feels smoother. It feels much more buttery. And like, yeah, I'm not going over bumps as soft anymore, but it's also not as squishy at all. Like, when I was driving this thing before, the 170,000 mile stock suspension, it was squishy. And now we're just like cruising. So we're pulling up to the DMV right now. We're gonna see if we can get registration, everything done for this car finally, because I'm over it. No rubbing so far either that I know of. All right, so I think they said I need to bring it to the back and they need to do a VIN check. I'm gonna try to do that, so we'll see how it goes.
We got the Miata registered. The title's coming in the mail. Here's the Miata's final look. Thank you again to 5/8 Industries. I appreciate it so much. It was so much fun, and it's good frustration. That's what learning is all about. And I'm just so happy that I was given the opportunity to show off these coilovers that are such a great product. And you guys should head over 5/8 Industries, look them up on Instagram. You'll be able to find them for a great price for your NA Miata. Everyone, thank you for watching this video, and have a good night.